My name is Clara, and for 3 weeks, I've been sharing my life with something that isn't there. It started small. My phone would randomly turn on and take photos, not of me, but of the back of my head, usually when I was asleep. I figured it was a glitch or maybe just bad luck. Then the reflections started playing games. I was standing in front of the hallway mirror one day, and I lifted my hand to adjust my hair. The girl in the mirror followed, but she was a beat late, and her face held a small private smile that wasn't mine. My face was blank, but her reflection was amused. I ripped the mirror off the wall and threw it in the closet. But that night, I saw my own shadow on the pavement under a street lamp. And my shadow wasn't walking with me. It was standing still, rooted to the spot, looking at the ground. When I stopped, the shadow snapped back into place instantly, perfectly mimicking me. I decided to cover every reflective surface, including the screen on my laptop and the darkened TV in the living room. That only made things worse. Last night, I woke up in the dark, and my window was reflecting the faint light from the street. I saw my room, and I saw myself sitting up in bed. But behind the reflection of me, there was a figure standing by the closet. It was the reflection of a girl, my size, my clothes, but standing too still. And she was holding something small and dark in her hand. I squeezed my eyes shut, counting to 10, and when I opened them, she was gone. I turned over and tried to sleep, forcing myself to believe it was just a trick of the light. This morning, I woke up with the feeling of intense pressure on my chest. I got out of bed and walked to the closet to grab my backpack. As I reached the door, I heard it. A small, dry, scraping sound coming from inside the closet. I froze. I looked down at the handle, and that's when I saw it. A tiny, fresh scratch mark near the keyhole. And on the floor, perfectly centered on the floorboard outside the closet door, was one of my lost keys. I backed away slowly, staring at the closet. Then I heard a whisper right next to my ear, a voice that sounded exactly like mine, but colder. "Don't worry," the voice said. "I've locked up the mirror."